Lord Griffin, it is a pleasure to see you again. I trust your journey was not too taxing.
The road was long, but it is always a pleasure to visit an old friend. Thank you for inviting me, Lord Warren.
If you'll excuse us, I think it's best we speak privately. There are matters between us that are better shared without the presence of others. Go on, show the gods of Farheim our lands.
Now that we're alone, Warren, what do you want to discuss?
What happened to Lord Warren? You think now that we're alone, you can rid me of my title? Very unprofessional of you, Lord Griffin.
Last time we spoke, we weren't really keeping it professional now, did we?
Ah, those good old days. We were different men back then.
Indeed we were.
How have you been, friend? Have you got yourself a wife?
You know I couldn't possibly just find another. It may be easy for many, but I am not that kind of man.
Well then, how's Fulheim holding up?
Everyone's alright, if that's what you're wondering. I'm hoping that Emmerbell is the same. I see you've kept your walls intact. Any new adventures?
Adventures? Not the kind I would wish for. We've had more people disappearing.
How many?
A number that's too high for my liking, sadly. I've heard about this Noel. My sincere apologies. Have you had anything odd happen in your village since then?
We do have something recent. Thankfully, not another missing case. It's a girl from lands far away, further than we thought to exist.
Further than in Tengalore?
Further than Itengalore. I cannot tell you much about the situation, but her appearance was strange indeed.
You cannot tell me? Interesting. We don't keep secrets from each other, Griffin. We never did.
It's a secret I cannot share with anyone outside Fjolheim. Not yet.
You are absolutely sure about this, aren't you? No need for me to ask further questions.
If you may, Warren. I cannot say anything. It would be pointless to question me.
Very well then. I trust your ways, my friend. Have you told anyone about our theories? You've heard the rumors. People are afraid.
I haven't told a soul about those theories. It would only cause panic. People aren't ready to hear that kind of talk without proof. These are just theories, after all. It's better that they stay hidden.
I understand your caution, but it's hard to ignore the signs.
We will have to for now, Warren.
I think I'm onto something, Griffin. There's a creature that's been seen near the borders of the village. Something unnatural.
When has anything in this world been natural? You're jumping to conclusions. There's nothing we can prove. I won't let rumors stir up fear. We need evidence, not speculation.
Perhaps the Great Dimensional Book could shed light on some of this? If only it weren't in the hands of that damned king.
We both know his claims are nothing more than empty words. But his wealth, his influence, it makes him useful, I suppose.
Useful, yes, but only to an extent. I'd rather take my chances with the unknown than trust him.
We may not have answers, but we'll keep our eyes open. One way or another, we'll get to the bottom of this. It's been a pleasure to speak with you, Warren.
Of course. But Griffin, if you find anything at all, you know where to find me.
I'll keep that in mind. Stay safe, my friend.
Skiola, your aim is the worst thing I've seen in years. Maybe we should move on to something else.
I know, Leo. Thank you for the unbelievable amount of emotional support that you're totally giving me.
Here, try this. You can't miss if it's close enough. Okay, the key with a dagger is agility. You want to be quick and close to your target. The blade should be used for precise strikes. You're aiming for soft spots like vital organs or joints. You don't have to overpower the opponent. It's more about finesse and finding the right opening. Try out.
This feels, I don't know, too light? It doesn't really feel that right in my hand.
Well, daggers aren't supposed to feel heavy. They're meant to be light, quick and so. But if you're really not feeling it, maybe we should try something else.
I want to wield something heavier. I don't think these light things are for me.
A sword? No way. You'd be struggling to even lift one, let alone fight with one. Absolutely no chance.
Leo, please. I'm not as weak as you think. I mean, I carried Eustace's axe all the way from Orvin to you guys with ease.
That's an axe, Skiola. You're not carrying a sword that's nearly your size. The only woman in this village who can wield a sword is Fira. There's no way you...
I can do it! Just give me a chance and you'll see I'm not as fragile as I seem.
Just be careful to not smash your feet if the sword falls. You're actually doing it.
See, I told you I could do it. I can't believe I'm actually holding a real sword.
Okay. I was wrong about you, but now it's time to focus. The sword should feel like an extension of your arm. You use your entire body when swinging, not just your arms. You need balance and control. Just don't swing wildly. Try a basic strike. Aim for the dummy. Not bad. Try again, but this time keep your stance firm. And don't overextend your swing. Better. Now, keep practicing. Make sure your footwork is in sync with the swing.
What's going on here? You two having a sword fight?
Ask Leo to teach me how to fight. We're, working on it.
I am honestly regretting it already.
If you want a better teacher, I can help. Best one here, in fact.
Ha! Very funny, Elliot.
Are you actually able to? I thought Leo was the teacher.
Of course I can. I'm seriously the best there is.
Yeah, sure. Master Swordsman Elliot, the strongest of them all.
What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, I'm going around town letting everyone know there's a celebration tonight at the tavern.
Celebration? What for?
It's been, how many years since the start of Fjolheim? It's the anniversary today, but the Lord won't be attending this time. Isn't that right, Elliot?
Indeed, it is. He received a letter from Lord Warren and left for Emerbell. It must be something important.
So, Fira will be attending in his place?
She's obligated to. Will you be attending tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Nothing's better than 10 mugs full of beer after a long day of training.
Yeah. What Leo said. Except it only applies to him. Okay, well maybe a few more people, but mainly him. So, Keo, will you be joining us?
Did you apologize to Nez?
What does this have to do with... Yeah, I did. Ness, I'm truly sorry for everything I said. You two were right.
Elliot, you better leave right now, or else.
Nez, please listen to me! I'm serious! I'm sorry! Nez, come on! You'll need to enter that forest with us. We can't do this without you! Especially if you're still mad at me. I said I'm sorry already! You did this to yourself, Nez. It's time. Please, Nez, I'm sorry! Please, forgive me! Please!
Ugh, okay, fine. I forgive you. Now leave, because if you don't, the next shot won't be a miss.
Thank you, Nez. Seriously, thank you. Okay. I'll stop thanking you and leave. Bye! That's basically what happened.
Oh, it's good that she forgave you at least.
Yeah. Well, now that that's out of the way, what do you say? You coming to the tavern tonight?
Well, sure. Why not?
Great! I've got more people to tell, so I'll be leaving you. Good luck.
Now, where were we?
You know, it's kind of hard to believe they haven't been kicked out yet.
Honestly, I'm impressed with the supply of mugs this tavern has.
Hello everyone. Kyola, I have a quick question to ask. Have you gone over to Althea's today?
No, I haven't, actually. Is everything alright?
She didn't reach out to you either?
Nope, no news from her all day. I decided to wait for her to reach out since I don't want to intrude.
That's strange. It seems she hasn't reached out to any of us. I better go and check if she's okay.
Althea? Why would you visit Althea?
Went to Althea's yesterday. We left the pumpkin with her since she asked us to.
Good thinking. Out of everyone, she was the right person to go to for sure. Now, it's better to enjoy tonight while we can, right? You never know when things might turn around for the worse.
You're right, let's have some fun.
It was this big. I swear. I caught a fish bigger down this tavern.
You mean the one that got away? Because this little guy is all I need for a proper fish stew.
Alright, break it up. This is a tavern, not a fishing competition. Oh, I didn't know if that'd work, but what do you know?
I don't know what's better, the ridiculous fight or the fact that a napkin made them stop.
Oh, how did Leo even think of that?
You ever notice how creepy the forest is at night? It's like full of secrets or something.
Because it is full of secrets, idiot. Just not once we know as well as others do. Why are we even here anyways? I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
We are here for treasure, it looks like.
Treasure? What are we, some kind of pirates? There's no treasure here.
Look at this treasure. I bet they left it here for us.
Wait a minute. That's Noel's necklace.
Who is Noel? Are you Noel?
This is bad. We need to get back to the village. Come on, take the necklace and let's go.
What do you mean? It's just a necklace.
No, you idiot! This is Noel's. We need to take this back to Fira immediately or we're in deep trouble. Do you understand?
I don't know how they do it. These guys have no limits.
Limits are for the sober, Keola.
Come on, you two, let's go dance a bit.
Alright! Let's do it! For the good of the tavern! Woohoo!
Lady Fira, we need to speak about something. Outside if possible.
Outside? What for? I'm enjoying tonight, thank you very much. I don't need to deal with idiotic things right now.
It's important. Just come with me for a moment. It won't take long.
Hero Miss Fira?
Ugh, you reek of alcohol. Now what is it?
We found it. In the forest. It's Noel's. There is blood. We shouldn't have gone inside the forest.
Listen to me. You don't tell anyone about this. Not a soul. Not a whisper. We have to handle this quietly. Am I being clear? Go back to the tavern. I'll keep this with me till Lord Griffin's back.
What happened to you? You look like a zombie.
I haven't slept. No big deal. I just need to.
You haven't slept at all? That's not good, Althea. What's going on?
I'm close, Adis. I think I'm close to figuring it out. The pumpkin, I might finally have something that makes sense. But it's going to take all night. Do you think you could help?
Alright. Let's get to work then.
Before we go in, let's lay out a few rules, alright? We stick together at all times. If anything happens, we've got each other's backs
You're
and—
saying things that are completely obvious, idiot. We know. Stick together, blah blah. Let's go already.
Let's just be careful, alright? This time we don't know if we'll be alone or not after all. Whoever left the pumpkin could be back for it, so let's keep our eyes peeled.
Agreed. Let's dive in.